term of office of it was around that time. She came in 2022, so she was the councillor of Ward 41.
Was it after the last elections?
It was before the last elections when she came.
Oh, so you are saying she was re-elected during the last election?
She was dropped through recalling. Then she came back again as an independent candidate.
Thank you. Yes, proceed.
May I give an account on the affected, especially touching on mine? We have a list of people who have been affected. Some have been evicted by the city council, and I'm one of the people who is mostly targeted because I'm the leader of the people. Right now, I'm attending the court sessions.
Okay,
Well, the city council is the plaintiff.
You filed an application?
No, I didn't. It's the city council that is reported me. They filed an application to the magistrate's court. And I'm the one who started by filing an interdict to the High Court. Okay. As a matter of nature.
So, as of now, they've been interdicted?
They have been interdicted, but none of the city council officers attended the interdict in the High Court. Instead, they went to the lower courts and reported me, and she filed their own report that I should be evicted.
Okay. So how many people are affected by this?
All of us, the 21 people are being affected. How many? The 21 people are being affected.
So you confirm that you have annexed Annexa 1? Is that the list of people who are affected?
Yes, the 21 who are being affected.
Honorable State Commission, I refer you to Annexa 1. Yes. Yeah. And you confirm that you have been dutifully paying rents to the council?
Yes, we have been paying all the rental charges and all the rates have been revised and also reviewed on an annual basis.
And you've been paying. And you see no reason why it should be evicted?
Yeah, we see the reason why it should be evicted when we are bona fide evicted.
According to you, is this not really a case of corruption on part of this country?
Outright, I see this as an act of corruption because there are no vacancies for them, and also they are insisting on pocketing on the proceedings, and also they are infiltrating into the place under some regalia or political affiliation.
For which political party?
It was the opposition, because it was the regalia that it was here.
In which party?
It was Triple C.
Okay.
It was Triple C.
Did you report to the councillor, maybe to the mayor? Did you make any report to the council, town clerk, or the mayor?
We did not make a report to the mayor, but we made several reports to the Malta police with the effects that we see in the industry with those people that she works with. May I extrapolate on some of the things that happen in the industry?
Okay, just in brief, Mr. Makai.
Yes, in brief. Let me, for instance, I'll take my case. When I went to court, they said the main court, Maboneke, we had been advised by the city council to file a report against me. He lost the case in the magistrate's court, then came back and he had to send some news into my industry. The youth came at night and broke some windows of my car and then windows of my house, you reported it to the police, and there's an RRB number of that case. Then the second
Were any address affected?
it was in 2023. It was in 2023. Also, two policemen, uniformed policemen, came and tried to evict me. Then I said, you don't have the reference number on your chest. And they didn't have. Then I said, you have to wait, I will call the CIO of Nobra to understand whether they've been deployed or not. When I called the CIO, the officer in charge, he said, we didn't deploy anyone. This is not proper. Tell those people to wait until we come. But they escaped. We went into a car and went away. And the popular figure of these people is the one who came with Kazome, also called Felix Shodia, was there with the police. At one time, Felix Shodia came again and said, get away from this place. Can you get this call? You phoned somebody, and this person said, I'm in the office of the High Court. And also, I'm in the President's office. May you please get away from that place? That kind of eviction. So it's like we are being threatened on a daily basis, usually targeted.
Was that a court order?
Was
that a court order?
It was not a court order.
Sorry?
It was not a court order.
Or it was someone...
A mafia's tale, something like that.
Yes.
What time of the day was it?
Type of?
What time of day? What time of day was it?
It was during the day. During the day. There was someone called Chikere and Mchinde. They came with eviction letters. They want to know all the process of regularization was stopped. It was put at halt by the current officers in place. And also,
When you say the current officers, who are the officers? We have so many officers, police officers.
our problem started when we saw the Triple C Councillor coming into the office. She brought.
You said the process was stopped by the current officers.
Yes.
Who are the officers?
The officers, the first officer came was Dawa, Mr. Dawa.
Who is Mr. Dawa?
Mr. Dawa is the markets officer.
Who?
Who was deployed at Maubra district office.
Okay.
Markets officer. Then the other two was Mr. Jembere and Mr. Nchende.
Okay. So
they,
when did you start to have these problems? We want to know the period.
The problem started in May 2021.
Okay.
Yes, when Mr. Dawa came into the industry without any correspondence to the occupants, he started pegging and slotting some other people that we don't know into the open spaces. Then Mr. Jembele and Mr. Nchende, they said they are coming.
Who is Mr. Jembele and Mr. Nchende?
They will
don't
come.
know those people.
Those are the officers who are coming from the development and control.
Yes.
They are inspectors of development and control of City Council.
Okay.
They came in to join Mr. Dawa of the markets.
Okay.
Three of them.
So you mentioned something about the councillor. Who is this councillor?
Yeah, before I go to the council, let me extrapolate on whatever illegal or malpractice they were doing in our place.
Okay.
They were footstep pegging and they openly advertised the sale of the stands to the people, to the applicants of their own. They didn't follow the procedures, and also they didn't have the resolution of the City Council. So people were allocated stands according to their own discretion.
Okay.
Pocketing huge sums along the proceedings.
You had developed that area.
Yes, we developed that area.
So the stands were now being allocated to some other persons.
Yes, to some other person.
And you confirmed there was no council resolution?
There was no council resolution.
Okay. I asked you as to what was the role of the council.
Yeah, now we came to realize that the councillor was involved in the act of the three people when she came with some youths in yellow regalia and some other women. They came into the industry and they precisely knew the industry and the names of the people in the industry. As she was asking specific industries, namely my industry, because I'm the chairman, they came to my industry and they said, this is the place of my guy. The youths were told that they will come and she vouched for the place all of that. So she was telling the youths to get prepared for the work in the industry because she intended it was not everyone who was in the industry.
Once again, what is the name?
The name of the council said, I know Chikele and I know this Nchende. We usually go and evict squatters from the areas that are not designated for extension. Let me phone this Mr. Chikele. When they phoned Mr. Chikele and Mr. Nchende, they said it's not our responsibility to organize this. It's Mr. Tawonesh through Mr. Mazimba. We have given us a directive to go and remove Mr. Chikele from the industry.
Thank you so much. I'm sure you have actually informed the Honorable Commission as to what is happening there. It is quite clear that in fact whatever is happening and to ensure that it's not actually lawful, should continue to seek rather the protection of the law enforcement agencies in this regard. And quite obviously there will be a basis for full investigations into the conduct of this council. I don't think that is lawful. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
May I conclude?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. Whatever they've done, these people, they've disturbed the process of regularization that was in place. We were supposed to have been given our land, but now they've come and sold some of the land, and we've got a new map, the regularization map that was done by the city council itself. It was hidden. It was in the process of approval of the physical planning of the local government. So we don't even know how far they've gone with the regularization. I don't see any prospects of proceeding with the regularization from these people unless we seek help from the commission to help us in the regularization of this state, because the process was about to finish. Okay.
Thank you, Chief. Just to understand, my understanding of regularization is that the allocation in the first place would have happened not above board, but you stated yourself in your evidence that the allocation of your state was above board. What regularization are we talking about now?
We don't have leases right now, and also the maps are jumbled. The maps that they are using are jumbled, and they are using maps that are not taking account of the stream that is cutting through the industry. Then, also, through all these irregularities, we approached the city council and we sat down with the city council, and this is what was alluded. In February 2012, the Housing and Community Services Department wrote a memo to the valuation department to draw up a lease agreement or outright sales of the seat to the sitting tenants. To do this, the valuation department requested a number of documents from the cooperative that we started. In October 2013, Mr. Nyahore of City of Harare Housing Department informed the chairperson, Ms. Nera, Vice Chairperson, Ms. Mabuf, and the Treasurer, Mr. Disikani, at a meeting held at the Department of Housing Remembrance that regularization of Maubra home industry was approved by the council. What was now required was to have a new plan.
But that's all right. So in other words, the process of digitizing your operation commenced, but it was suspended. It was as a result of the interference of these other people. That was what
That's what we were trying to say, that the interference of the current people is everything is stopped, the regularization.
Who stopped this? Was it the city council or some other? In your mind, who did this?
We have full knowledge that is this current team that is in the
What's the
council.
current team? I'm not part of the team.
Well,
So you tell us
the team of the city council that is there, I cannot say it's the city council, but individuals in the city council, they've organized to disturb the whole process of regularization. To take advantage so as to gain something out of it. Yes.
Can I add something to that? Clarify this point.
Yes, to raise your voice, you are far away from the mic, sir.
Let me clarify by saying the regularization of the area was approved by council in 2013. What we wanted, what we were waiting for, what we've been asking council was the lease, because on February 1, the 1st of February 2012, the housing department had actually written to the evaluation department so that leases for individual standorders can be drawn up. So that's what we wrote the letter, application letter in March 2015 for requesting leases. But up to now, it had been stalled. There was not, we were waiting for a reply, but it wasn't coming. So I think that's when the councillor saw the gap that these people are waiting for leases, but they haven't gotten them. Then they started to victimize some occupants, because you can't bring people to stands which are already occupied, because there was no vacancy on those stands. That's the point. What he's saying, regularization was approved. All the documentation is at Housing Department in November. But when we wrote them requesting for to fulfill their promise of giving us leases with an option to purchase, that's when we just stayed there while waiting for the reply, which was coming. I don't know whether.
Mr. Chairman, we just one very brief one. I'm looking at your appendices here. You seem to have been communicating quite well with council, with communication from the Director of Housing, District Officer, and so on. But it just ceased. All these problems you are now facing, have you returned to the Director of Housing and Community Services, for example? Have you returned to the District Officer? And if so, what is the response?
The current district officer who's there, I think he has resigned by himself from the issues, because he doesn't say anywhere. The other day he called me to the offices and we had a meeting between him and me, and he said, if we have two stands or whatever we are doing, we should be evicted from the place. And we have the right to downsize those stands. Whatever we do is under the city council principle. That's just what he said. He never said any other way after the meeting. So that was that. And we've learned that whenever we are talking to the current officers on site, they've got links to the higher offices. Whenever we go to court, those people of the higher offices, they will be on the side of their subordinates, which means that there is no way we can have access to the bosses of the city council if there is some form of agenda or something else or something.
Thank you, Chair. Just to check, Mr. Magaya, are there any activities currently being undertaken by the Malbra Home Industry Association on the state in question? And if so, how many people occupy the state?
Yes, the 21 streams are.
Raise your voice, don't.
Okay, people are doing their business on the 21 streams of the 21 people. We are doing different types of businesses. There's construction.
So there is some
publishing.
there's some activities going on in the industry.
Yes, we are business as usual. Though we were getting many disturbances from the council. So many disturbances.
And who are these people? Who are these people who are in high authority who are interfering with your legitimate claims?
We see the councillor, and also as of late, when we go to the
What's the councillor's name?
yes, when we go to the courts, we see Mr. Majimba,
Who is the councillor?
who is councillor is Kudzai Katombe.
The councillor is
Kudzai Katombe.
Katombe.
Kudzai Katombe.
Okay, KK.
Yeah.
What is she doing?
She is allocating people, especially the vendors from the roundabout of Westgate. Yes, including the Mabore that I was talking about. Yes. They are allocating space to the other people. They're trying to replace those people on site.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the high office we're talking about?
The higher office.
What do you think this is?
The higher office, we are talking to Mr. Tawoneji and Mr. Mr. Tawoneji.
What are they doing?
Yeah, maybe.
I think the person who is running the officials in the housing department and the district office, have resigned themselves.
Yeah, obviously, who are these persons?
The person who is running the show is Kudzai Katombe, the councillor. If she had done a proper job by consulting the people in the housing department and the Department of Housing Department, she would have easily seen that the regularization of those tents was done in 2013. What these people are waiting for are leases with an option to purchase. So the person whom we see causing mayhem on the ground is the councillor, because he says he wants to replace the vendors from Westgate and about to come and occupy our stands. So some are defending the actions in court, some will just went on with our businesses, waiting for the title deeds and leases.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, the director of development and control, Mr. Majimba, is the one who is propounding on the eviction of our people. Because in court, he is saying they should be evicted from the industries because they don't have leases. Yeah,
You talked about KK as
as the councillor.
for Triple C.
Yes, the councillor of Triple C.
Just let me listen to questions.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're being politically victimized?
Yeah.
Do you think you?
Yes, I have that feeling.
Why?
I'm being victimized.
Why?
My political affiliation.
I don't know it. I don't know the political affiliation.
Yes.
No, look. What is your political affiliation?
At my industry.
Well, you're not against that, but you are.
Okay, at my industry, I'm working together in collaboration with the teachers for ED.
Well, teachers for ED?
Yes, there are some teachers for ED that I'm working on with my industry. And,
so why are you hesitant about that? Are you a genuine member? Why don't you say it in confidence? Yeah. So in other words, she's recognizing you because of political affiliations as an unpaid member.
yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, definitely, I think that's the issue.
Okay.
I think that's the issue.
Right, fine. Anything else? That's all. We have taken note of your comprehensive affidavit and your documents which are attached. We must thank you very much for submitting information in your evidence. You understand?
Thank you so much.
We will look at that evidence. If we come across anything which requires us, we'll call you back to the next. But as of now, you make your case. Continue with your industry.
Yes. Now, I would want you to take us through your affidavit statement in brief. Honorable Chair and Commissioners, there is an affidavit and witness which is before you. Just briefly take us through your affidavit statement.
You don't have to read, but just read it.
Yeah. We are Maubra Industry Cooperative that started as an association, but it changed later to the cooperative through the City Council's advice that we should make the cooperative for the betterment of the industry to be developed to the state where it is now.
When were you allocated
We
the states?
were allocated the states in 1997. Now we have 27 years on site.
Would you remember the residual states?
These are not residential states.
Sorry.
Industrial
I
states.
beg your pardon.
Yes.
Industrial states.
Yes, industrial
The
states.
state numbers?
Yeah, we were allocated all the states with their state numbers, and each and everyone has got a state number that he has got through the allocation letters that we offered to the council.
Yes, proceed.
There was no infrastructure development on the allocated land. We agreed as an association in consultation with the council to put the infrastructure, namely the roads, ZESA power lines, and water connections. You can refer to an extra 3.
Okay. Here with us. What does Annexure 3 say?
Yeah, this letter was written by the district officer of that time, Ms. Nderechena, to the committee of our association. She wrote, I refer to your letter to the Director of Housing and Corporate Services dated 23 July 2014 concerning the above. I am pleased to inform you that the director has acceded to your request for assisting the council in the construction of roads in Maubra home industry. As such, he has instructed Mr. Mukombeza from roads section to supervise the construction. Once again, we would like to thank you for your contribution towards the uplifting of the home industry. Please feel free to contact us, our office, for the assistance.
Okay, thank you. Yes, then proceed. Did you develop the stands?
Yes, we develop the states. Yeah.
Currently,
We
what is
developed
happening?
solely on our own, from our own personal resources, without assistance of the city council.
Okay. Were you then given some title deeds, for instance?
We're not given the title deeds. That's another big issue why we are here. We have been promised some promises for a long time, and up to now, we don't have any. Yes. When we pushed for the ownership of the states, the title deeds, we were advised by the director of housing, Mr. J.M. Chibabaya. Let's refer to Annex 4 and 5. Annex 4 and 5.
Annex 4 and 5, yes, you are there. What's about Annex 4 and 5?
Okay, it was written by one of the directors. We hereby request.
Without reading all that, just what was it about? They just told the commission what that document was about.
It was about the registration of our cooperative.
Okay?
Yes.
And the Annex 5? What was it about?
The request for assistance for regularization of Maura home industry.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Then proceed.
Annex 4 was our requisition to the city council for the registration of our cooperative. Then Annex 5 was a reply from the city council in the office of J.M. Chibabaya to us. So we had written like, we hereby request for your assistance in the regularization of Maura home industry. We wrote several letters in various departments of the city of Harare since 2001 to no avail. The department of Housing and Community Services, valuation town.
Mr. Move for the commission to vote. Let's summarize your issues.
Yes, we asked for regularization.
Okay.
Then they are requiring. Yes. Yes. So the city council authorized the ministry of the SMEs to register our cooperative. And we wrote the above mentioned group, which consists of 21 cooperative Maura industrial site, and wishes to register as a cooperative society. May you please proceed with the registration in terms of Section 70 of the Cooperative Societies Act, Chapter 2401.
Okay, in other words, Mr. Madaya, you are saying the allocation of those states to your association